So Yulia and I have been married for 16 years. The other day she makes this simple pork casserole that was unbelievably good. She knew about this from her childhood. I don't know what took her so long to share, but here we go. We start with thin boneless pork cuts. How many depends on how hungry you are. You can scale this to whatever dish you have. I start by hammering them out until they're thin, season them with salt, pepper, and oregano. In this version, I tried to use herbes de Providence. That's my go-to seasoning for pretty much everything. But actually, the simple oregano that Yulia uses is far better. I recommend staying with that. After hammering out the pork and seasoning it, we layer it in the dish. If you have a metal pan, I think it'd work better than the glass that I'm using. I think it would cook better. Next, we slice some onion fairly thin, layer it over the meat, and season it once again. Thinking about it, I should have made a salt, pepper, and oregano blend in a bowl, and that way I could just add it as I went. As you'll see, we just keep adding the seasoning layer by layer. Next is the potato layer. I'm using a mandolin because I lack the knife skills to cut a uniform, paper-thin slices of potato. If you don't have a mandolin or great knife skills, I suggest that you use a potato peeler. Cut the peeling off and just keep cutting till the potato's gone. Speaking of cheese, we did a blend of parmesan, cheddar, and Havarti. The parmesan and cheddar are perfect for this meal. I would recommend staying with those. For the Havarti, we like it, but you could use anything you wanted. Colby, Swiss, mozzarella. Actually, I think that mozzarella would be awesome on this. The way it toasts up, it would be perfect. Then we drop in a generous portion of sour cream, some mayonnaise, and of course our seasoning blend. Mix it up, spread it out over the top. I finished off with a little bit more black pepper and some smoked paprika because I just thought smoked paprika would be perfect on this. And that's it. In the oven at 350 degrees for roughly an hour. I say roughly because the key to getting this dish to come out perfectly is to get the cheese as dark as possible without burning it. In the pictures and video, it looks burned, but that's partially because of our bad lighting and cheap cameras, and also partially because we watch it really carefully, trying to pull it out of the oven 30 seconds before it's ruined. We want to get the cheese just as dark as we can without crossing the line. Okay, my last recommendation. Whatever you do, don't make this when you're hungry. You'll do what I did and cut it too soon. It didn't have time to set. You can see the water in the bottom of the pan. I burned my mouth, couldn't stop eating till I killed the entire pan, or really close to the entire pan. I did let Yulia have some, but seriously, it's good stuff. Hope you enjoy it.